10 things mature women notice in men instinctively. You walk into a room, haven't said a word yet, but within 3 seconds, she's already built a psychological profile that could hold up in court. Mature women don't guess, they scan. She's reading your walk, your vibe, your silence. You're wondering if your shirt fits. She's wondering if your soul does. She's not waiting for pickup lines. She's checking your energy like airport security. So before you worry about the cologne, let's talk about what she's actually noticing. 1. Your energy calm or chaotic. Before you finish crossing the room, she's already caught your frequency. Do you walk like you know where you're going? Or like you're trying not to spill imaginary soup? Mature women feel energy faster than words. You don't need to be zen, just present. If your vibe says I'm solid, I'm fine, the universe can relax. She's intrigued if it says, please like me, I've had 3 coffees and an identity crisis. She's texting her friend, he's sweet but twitchy. Your job isn't to look calm, it's to be calm. That's what her intuition locks onto before her eyes ever do. 2. The way you look at her. Your eyes are basically your Wi-Fi signal, either strong and steady or dropping out every 5 seconds. Mature women can tell the difference between curiosity and craving. If your gaze says, I see you, that's power. If it says, I need this to go well, that's panic. Hold her eyes. Don't pin them, appreciate. Don't audition. Confidence lives in that split second where you could break eye contact, but don't, because here's the truth. She's not impressed by who can look the longest. She's drawn to who can look present. Here's where it gets interesting. 3. How you carry yourself. Here's where it gets interesting. You don't have to be tall, shredded, or photogenic. You just have to look like you belong wherever you stand. Posture isn't about power. It's about peace. A man who fidgets looks like he's trying to escape his own skin. A man who's relaxed tells the room, we're good. I'm good. Everyone calm down. Shoulders back, jaw easy. Breath slow, that's it. No need to pose like you're on a motivational poster. Just take up space like the arrows you rent. For your voice and pace. Every man's voice tells a story. Some say steady, some say under review by HR. It's not about deep, it's about deliberate. Do you rush like every sentence is a limited time offer? Or do you let your words stretch out like they've paid rent? Mature women hear tension in tempo. Fast talkers sound like they're chasing permission. Slow, calm talkers sound like they already have it. Let silence do a little work for you. When you pause, people lean in. Speak like a man who doesn't need to sell himself. Just one who already knows what he's about. Now this is where most guys miss it. 5. Your boundaries, yes? Even in small talk now. This is where most guys miss it. Boundaries aren't about being controlling. They're about being consistent. You can tell a lot about a man by how fast he folds his opinions to keep things smooth. A mature woman notices if you agree with everything, over-apologize, or soften your takes just to stay likable. That's not kindness, it's nervousness. Confidence isn't I don't care what anyone thinks. It's I care, but I'm not changing my spine to make you comfortable. You can be warm and still have edges. And here's the twist, those edges are what make her feel safe. Because when a man can hold his ground without getting hard about it, that's when a woman knows she's dealing with someone steady, not just nice. 6. Your hands. Your hands tell a story before your mouth even opens. And no, this isn't about whether you lift. Mature women notice how a man's hands move. Because hands don't lie, they reveal how you handle the world. Are they calm or restless? Heavy or gentle? Are you gesturing like a traffic cop? Or talking like a man who's got nothing to prove? Fidgeting screams, anxiety, Wild hand movements scream my brain's buffering. But slow, deliberate gestures, that's composure made visible. Your hands tell her whether you'd comfort her, or crush the wine glass while trying. The secret stillness reads as strength. If your hands can chill, she assumes the rest of you can too. Let's shift gears for a second. 7, your attention span. Let's shift gears for a second. We live in a world where eye contact is harder to maintain than Wi-Fi on a plane, and yet mature women notice it instantly. The man who stays present. You don't need to stare her down like a courtroom witness. Just listen like you're not multitasking your grocery list in your head. When you're truly paying attention, she feels it. When you're not, she feels that too. And she'll check out long before dessert. Presence is the new power move. Put the phone down, make eye contact. Respond like you're talking to a person, not your mental to-do list. That's not just attractive, it's rare. Here's where it gets interesting again. 8, your relationship with other women. Here's where it gets interesting again. She's not only watching how you treat her, she's watching how you treat everyone else. The hostess, the barista, the woman who's not in makeup and doesn't owe you anything. All of them are part of the test you didn't know you were taking. You don't have to flirt or overcompensate. Just be decent without a spotlight. Because every woman alive can smell the difference between respectful and performing. For points. The way you move through the feminine world tells her who you really are. When you're not trying to impress anyone, and trust me, that's the part she's actually grading. And this is where it gets real. 9, how you handle micro-challenges. And this is where it gets real. The waiter forgets your drink. The Uber's late. She teases you to see if you can take it. That's when most guys either crack or complain. Both terrible looks. She's not testing you to be cruel. She's watching how you recover. Mature women know that the man who can stay cool when life gets inconvenient is the man who'll stay calm when things really matter. Roll with it, laugh, pivot. You don't have to stay alpha. Just stay composed, because nothing says confidence like a man who doesn't lose his center over a lukewarm coffee. 10, your presence when she pulls back. Every woman, especially a mature one, will eventually pull back a little. She goes quiet, gets distant, recalibrates. It's not a trap. It's instinct, and here's where most men flunk the final. If you panic chase or overcompensate, she feels your center slip. But if you stay steady, calm, kind, unbothered, she feels something different. Trust. A man who doesn't chase attention creates it. He's not the noise in the room. He's the still point the noise orbits around. When you hold that space without forcing a thing, she comes back on her own, because real presence doesn't demand, it draws. So if you take nothing else from this, mature women don't fall for noise. They notice presence, the small, grounded signals that say, I'm not here to impress. I'm here to exist. Confidence isn't how loud you are. It's how little you need to prove. The irony, the quieter that confidence gets, the louder it hits. So forget the act, forget the performance. She doesn't need a man who's perfect, just one who's peaceful. And when you finally become that man, she won't just notice you, she'll relax, because she's found someone whose calm feels like home.